Welcome to my channel on Master of Business Administration. And today's topic is Principle of Management or Management Practice. Now, in this video you'll learn the objective of Principle of Management. To understand the concept and nature of management. 2. Management is both art as well as science. To understand the scope, importance and functions of management. To understand the concept of managerial skills. To know the classification of managerial skills. To know the skills required by an effective manager. To understand role and functions of a manager. Next, concept of management. Management means many things to many people. To a layman, management means an impressive person occupying an air-conditioned chamber with an oversteak table and cushioned chair. Some people suggest management is commanding other. To many others, management is nothing more than clerical work and putting fancy signatures. But truly, management is the process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling the activities of business enterprises. It is also described as the technique of leadership, decision making, and a mean of coordinating. Organization possess human or non-human resources. Management unifies these resources to achieve of organization's goals. Next, management creates a whole that is more than the sum of individual parts. It integrates human and other resources. Management is done by people, through people and for people. It is a social process because it is concerned with interpersonal relations. Various resources of management are manpower, money, machinery, material, method. 1. Manpower. Manpower in management referred as a human resource that is labor to carry out any construction work. We do have the labor force and a professional team who help us to carry out different types of work, and same are as follow. Team for carrying out construction work. Brick work, plaster work, RCC team, shuttering, steel binding, flooring, plumbing, electric, door fittings, fabrication, coloring work, road work team, drainage team, piling team. 2. Money. To carry out any activity, money is a primary need which must be invested to carry out the day-to-day activities, that is working capital and Patel is sound in doing to involve the funds in meeting that requirement. Third, machinery. Machine are the basic tools to generate the service in all the industry. Machine help to replace the labor or carrying out the task easily on a time, or that too with more efficiency. Fourth, material. We always prefer superior quality of goods to do any construction task, and that result in quality work. The company owned a shuttering material for 300 brass work. Fifth, method. In order to do smooth works, company manage its own methodology with the help of the dedicated team and use proper method and advanced technology which help in completing the task assigned before stipulated time, and which boost the client trust towards assigning the future projects. Definition of management. Management is the art of getting things done through and with the people in formally organized groups. By Kuhn-Sech. Another definition of management. Management is coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing and controlling in order to attain stated objectives. By Sisk. Example of management is how a person handles their personal finances. Another example of management is how a skillful supervisor handles a difficult situation. Next, now we learn nature of management. 1. Management is intangible. Management is intangible. It is an unseen force. Its presence can be felt everywhere by the results of its effort, which comes in the form of orderliness, adequate work output, satisfactory working climate, employee satisfaction, etc. 2. Management is goal-oriented. The success of any management activity is accessed by its achievement of the predetermined goals or objective. Management is a purposeful activity. It is a tool which helps use of human or physical resources to fulfill the predetermined goals. For example, the goal of an enterprise is maximum consumer satisfaction by producing quality goods and at reasonable prices. This can be achieved by employing efficient persons and making better use of scarce resources. 3. Management is universal. Management is an universal phenomenon in the sense that it is common and essential element in all enterprises. Managers perform more or less the same functions irrespective of their position or nature of the organization. The basic principles of management can be applied in all managerial situations regardless of the size, nature and location of the organization. Universality of managerial tasks and principles also implies that managerial skills are transferable and managers can be trained and developed. 4. Management is a social process. Management essentially involves managing people organized in work groups. It includes retaining, developing and motivating people at work. as well as taking care of their satisfaction as social beings. All these interpersonal relations and interactions makes the management as a social process. 5. Management as group activity. Management is very much less concerned with individuals' efforts. It is more concerned with groups. It involves the use of group effort to achieve predetermined goal of management of an organization. 6. Management is system of authority. Authority means power to make others act in a predetermined manner. According to R.C. Davis, management is the function of executive leadership everywhere. Management of the high order implies the capacity of managers to influence the behavior of their subordinates. 7. Management is an activity. Activity management is the process of recording the day-to-day doings of an employee in an order in which they are done, all while labeling their activity correctly. Activity management is an essential key to the success of a firm as it helps to control the direction of your business and increase efficiency. 8. Management is dynamic. Management has framed certain principles, which are flexible in nature and change with the changes in the environment in which an organization exists. 9. Management is multidisciplinary. Management has to deal with human behavior under dynamic conditions. Therefore, it depends upon wide knowledge derived from several disciplines, like engineering, sociology, psychology, economics, anthropology, etc. Management is science. Science is obtaining information about a particular object by a systematic pattern of observation, study, practice, experiments, and investigation. The management process also follows the same pattern. Gathering data and facts, analyzing them, and making a decision based on analysis are the basic functions of the management. Management is a social science, as it deals with human behavior. Management is arts. Manager uses management theory while performing the managerial functions. It combines the human or non-human resources to achieve the results. It is a personalized activity. Management skills are developed through constant practice. Management is both science as well as arts, as management has the features of science and also of an art. Thus, the management is both art as well as science. Now, scope of management. 1. Marketing management. Marketing is a sum total of physical activities which are involved in the transfer of goods and services and which provide for their physical distribution. Marketing management refers to the planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the activities of the persons working in the market division of a business enterprise with the aim of achieving the organization objectives. 2. Financial management. Finance is viewed as one of the most important factors in every enterprise. Financial management is concerned with the managerial activities pertaining to the procurement and utilization of funds or finance for business purposes. The main functions of financial management include I. Estimation of capital requirements. E. Ensuring a fair return to investors. E. Determining the suitable sources of funds, if laying down the optimum and suitable capital. 3. Human resource management. Human resource management is that phase of management which deals with the effective control and use of manpower. Effective management of human resources is one of the most crucial factors associated with the success of an enterprise. Personnel management is concerned with managerial and operative functions. 4. Production management. Yojak chin. Production means creation of utilities. This creation of utilities takes place when raw materials are converted into finished products. Production management, then, is that branch of management which by scientific planning and regulation sets into motion that part of enterprise to which has been entrusted the task of actual translation of raw material into finished product. Next, importance of management. The some importance of management are optimum utilization of resources, effective leadership and motivation, establishes sound industrial relations, achievement of goals, reduces cost. Now, function of management. Following are the main functions of manager. First, planning. 2. Organizing. 3. Staffing. 4. Organizing. 5. Controlling. Now we learn in detail. First, planning. This step involves mapping out exactly how to achieve a particular goal. Say, for example, in the organization's goal is to improve company sales. The manager first needs to decide which steps are necessary to accomplish that goal. These steps may include increasing advertising, inventory, and sales staff. Steps in planning. Determining the goals or objectives for the entire organization. Making assumptions on various elements of the environment. To decide the planning period. Examine alternative courses of actions. Evaluating the alternatives. Real point of decision making. To make derivative plans. 2. Organizing. After a plan is in place, a manager needs to organize his team and materials according to the plan. Assigning work and granting authority are two important elements of organizing. 3. Staffing. After a manager discerns his area's needs, he may decide to beef up his staffing by recruiting, selecting, training, and developing employees. A manager in a large organization often works with the company's human resources department to accomplish this goal. 4. Organizing. A manager needs to do more than just plan, organize, and staff her team to achieve a goal. She must also lead. Leading involves motivating, communicating, guiding, and encouraging. It requires the manager to coach, assist, and problem solve with employees. 5. Controlling. After the other elements are in place, a manager's job is not finished. He needs to continuously check results against goals and take any corrective actions necessary to make sure that his area's plans remain on track. Now we learn about managerial skills. Managerial skills are the knowledge and ability of the individuals in a managerial position to fulfill some specific management activities or tasks. This knowledge and ability can be learned and practiced. However, they also can be acquired through practical implementation of required activities and tasks. Therefore, you can develop each skill through learning and practical experience as a manager. Skill required by effective manager. First, planning skill. In the planning skill, it is ability to think ahead or forecast future trends. Ability to make choices that help in realizing predetermined goals. Ability to set performance standards for measuring or implementing the plans. Second, organizing. In the organizing skill, it is ability to analyze and describe various organizational jobs. Ability to define working relationships and authority flow properly. Ability to train, develop, or maintain people in various jobs. Third, leading skill. In the leading skill, it is ability to communicate ideas effectively. Ability to inspire people to do better. Ability to direct the team of people. Ability to assess the situation or initiate the required action. Fourth, controlling skill. In the controlling skill, it is ability to keep activities on the desired paths. Ability to identify the problem areas in implementation of plans. Ability to take corrective action wherever required at right time. Fifth, decision-making skill. In the decision-making skill, it is ability to make good or timely decisions. Ability to devote on key and strategic issues. Ability to make right choices. Ability to pursue activities that enable accomplishment of organizational goals. The following short answer question. The following are long answer. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for getting more updates.